So the first level in the game is Beachhead, which I'm going to be referring to the levels as they're called in multiplayer. So for unlimited time, let's turn that down a bit. Weight limit, so don't really want any weight limit. Use stock mix. That just that option. Basically, if you have that on, you can only pick the stock loadout. You can't customize. I'm not going to allow mobile field bases, but I definitely want respawn. But to be honest, I probably will just use a stock loadout. I think I'm going to go with the Firefly because he's got jump jets. I just think that was quite creepy how it said you are alone. Most games they don't really have a message like that. Just the server's just empty. But in MechWarrior 3 it tells you that you're alone. So this is where you spawn, or start, on the first mission. You start in the water and you've got to come through this fishing village. I love how you can just destroy everything. Oh, there's a person there. Let's step over him. Change your camera view. Also, if you've never played MechWarrior 3 before, this is something cool that you don't really get in games anymore. You can destroy the landscape and make craters with your missiles. It's not even that difficult, really. You're just changing the geometry. Unfortunately, a lot of games, they just don't pay any attention to details like that. So here's the bridge. Normally, when you're playing this in the campaign, well, the bridge will be there, but it will explode, because there's a truck with a bunch of explosives. And this is something you can do when you're in multiplayer that you can't do when you're in the campaign. You can't always jump jet around, especially not in the early levels, because you don't have jump jets. Notice the reflections here. You don't see reflections anywhere else in the game. But if I recall, it's basically they've sort of done a trick where there's no base and it's just mirrored underneath. It's not really, the water isn't really reflecting it. They did a similar trick in GTA San Andreas with CJ's house. worried it was going to crash for a moment. It was just the CD restarting the music. There isn't a huge amount to see in the first level, because you pretty much see all you need to see, all there is to see when you're playing it. You just come up the ramp and then see that we're up here. There's nothing really over there. It's just ground, and that's it. But I tell you what, there is something here that most people probably go past, and that is there's this guy here, which most people don't even notice, but they'll run all the way from that rock into the base, see there, and then disappear. They'll also run back out. Yeah, if they just touch you, they explode. Now, in the first mission, if you played this, you're supposed to destroy this calm town, but I just thought I'd show you up close. Most people just shoot the dish and then walk straight past. That's the sort of thing you'd only notice if you went right up to it. Now you see the yellow lines, that's the leaving mission area warning. You can go through that, but if you go through the red, if you're playing the campaign, the mission will end, you'll get a mission failure. But if you're in multiplayer, you will just die. So you'll hear it say, leave a mission area. You see, if you go around here, you have these plaza towns, which you have to destroy in mission 3. But if I go over there now, I'll die. I'll tell you what, I haven't even, like, explored this back area myself until now, because normally I don't really look on the first level, but I didn't realise you could just cut. You see, there I go. I didn't realise you could go by the side there. That's why you've got the mission areas, because in MechWarrior 3, if you go ahead and destroy stuff, it will be destroyed in the next mission, because it's like everything saves. Press Shift R to get the actual map up. Let's just go up here, but there's not really anything to see. I said earlier, it's just ground, and that's all there is. I really wish I could make my own levels, but there's no way of doing that at the moment. There's people who've tried to modify the game, but there's only so much you can really do, because this the engine for this game was basically custom made by Zipper Interactive, and it was used in Recoil, and I think a variation of it was used in Top Gun Hornet's Nest. But because it's such a it's a custom engine without any any source code, it's just very difficult to modify it. Unless someone from Zipper has the source code, I don't think we'll ever have custom levels. And some people have tried to, like, either bring the levels from MechWarrior 3 into Pirate's Moon, or the other way around, but it's still not done yet, and we don't know if it ever will be done. You can go quite far out here. I didn't actually realise you could, because I never came this far out, because it's just ground. But it's good if it's in multiplayer. Sometimes you want to get away from the main area. So I wonder if... Let's just go over here. So we're getting on for 10 minutes now. See, that's something MechWarrior 3 has that other games don't. You actually have a clock, so you can see how long you've been in the mission for. Someone made a custom map. Well, it wasn't a custom map, but it was like a custom mission area, which was... It was just a hill, but I'm pretty sure it was like around here somewhere. Because if you go far out, it just gets flat. But I think there's like a small hill, and it's just in the middle of nowhere. So here we're coming from the back of Mission 2's area. Let's just see how far we can go. Normally I do play in first person, by the way, but when I'm exploring, it's nice to be able to see yourself. I think I'll probably keep the later videos a bit shorter than this, because otherwise it's like 10 minutes of just seeing stuff that's not very interesting, and I'll try to keep it just looking at stuff that's actually interesting. But I just wanted to see how far out that went, because I haven't actually gone out there myself. But this just goes back up to Mission 2 area, so if I go out here I'll die, but... Yeah, see, there's the lake, there's the town. This bit's a bit more interesting, so... I'll show you in the next video this area, because you got to change the map to change the mission area, the mission boundaries.